Okay, what's up, Briefing Fan? March here at Interzoo in Germany, and I want to talk to you today. There's a lot of stuff going on at the show, but I'm going to focus this short video on this right here, which is called Parwise. It's a new par meter from ITC. They also make the Reef Delete, the Aptasia's worst nightmare, but not even just Aptasia. You could kill bubble algae, Manjano enemies, anything you want to get out of your tank. Xenia, maybe some GSP, maybe you want to use it on your ex-wife. No, you can't. It only works underwater. But what we're going to
she doesn't dive.
Yeah. Well, we're going to talk about this, which is a very, what I think, they're kind of talking about the pricing. I think it's inexpensive for what you're getting, and it's a little bit more than just a par meter. You want to explain a little bit what the Parwise is?
So everybody wants to measure par in their aquariums.
Why? Why do we measure par?
Because it's the amount of photosynthetically available radiation, the amount of light that corals can use.
You guys always hear me talking about in the store, par. What's the par level? We have the apogees. We use them. You've seen me use it in videos 100 times. You know that we rent them out. This is a little bit different than those.
So par isn't everything. Par is just the amount of available light. Parwise gives you the information. It makes you wise about light. That's the whole idea.
So it's more than just light. It's more than just, you know, I'm getting a number. Light is food.
Our tagline we're going with, and it's all about spectrum.
So what?
So we measure spectrum as well as par and all of the different other light features. And what we're going to be able to tell people is that they're where their light setting should be versus where they are. Because if you just have tons of green light, you can have 1,000 par hitting your corals.
But it doesn't matter because it's in the wrong spectrum.
So you could be wasting energy making your lights look good for our eyes, but no good for the corals.
Yes.
And as we go on with the software, we've only got the basic light measuring technology in the software at the moment.
And this
because we're not quite ready yet.
You said it's not an app. It's hooking up differently than an app, right?
Yeah. So actually, it's an interesting way of doing it. So basically people will plug their Parwise into their laptops, PCs, Android phones.
And you're using here USB?
Yeah, it's on a USB cable. We're going to supply a USB-C adapter.
Nice.
And you go to our website, par-wise.com, and it will download the app straight to your device.
Yep.
Depending what device it is.
Your Android, your iPhone. And it's responsive too, like as you move it around the tank, like I can show you guys here, I'm moving it, and at the same time it's changing, getting more.
Yeah, there's not really much light down in here, so that's why the spectrum is all over the place.
Par is almost nothing, right? Oh, can we try it on a tank?
Yeah,
let's bring it over. Okay, here, I don't want to drop it. I'm getting a real demonstration today. Having a lot of fun here in Germany and learning about lots of cool new products that I'm very excited to bring back to you. I think I talked about this a little bit yesterday. I got drunk and I can't remember, kind of hungover. Love this stand. So check this out. We're getting par readings right now. He's about 7-8 inches under the water. Par of 360, 370. So, which is important, but more importantly, we can actually see the distribution of the wavelength. So in the blue, in the green, red, from 380 as you get closer to the UVs, which are quite important, and then higher into the 660, 700s for the deep red spectrum. What happens if you shift it? It responds almost right away, huh? Super responsive.
Yeah, so it measures the light about 3 times a second and then just averages out the measurement onto the app.
And then what are these other two things you're getting here? CCT, lux, and peak. What do those mean?
So CCT is correlated color temperature. It's kind of irrelevant. It's essentially a human light measurement.
Right.
Same as lux. Lux is the amount of light that the human eyes can see. So if you measure light in lux, it's irrelevant for corals because they need light outside of that range as well, which is why we go down to 380, and that's why you don't see a CCT on there.
And the last one, peak?
Because there's so much blue. So peak is the peak wavelength that is hitting the
what if we adjust
sensor at the moment.
This is a Kessel A360, so that's one of them will do color. This is temperature. What do they have? This thing turned off?
Looks like it's full on white, I think. So if you turn it the other way, it should go blue.
I'm turning it. It doesn't want to work. Maybe they're Kessel. Maybe they.
Oh, it's plugged into a controller.
Oh, it's got a controller. I should stop touching their light for the benefit of the video. But it's pretty cool to see. And with today's lights on the market, you can. Oh, look at that Aptasia. We should really get the Destroyer.
Oh, we'll get them on it.
But with your Radions, with your Aqua Illumination, with your Kessel, you can adjust the red, the green, the blue. I think for a lot of customers, it's a little bit overwhelming. There's so much control. So a device like this will kind of give you more insight past par to what you're actually giving your coral. Because like you said, food is the light. That's their main source.
We want to get some famous people's light measurements in here, so people will be able to share and compare what their settings are with different tanks.
I heard Saxby's here today. Somebody call Saxby. We have Julian Sprung, 2 little fishies. There's some big names walking around at the show. That's really cool, man. Thank you for taking the time to show us.
No worries. Thanks, dude.
Thank you very much. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Fragbox TV. A little bit shorter, just a highlight of that. I had a really, really nice meeting with Mr. Aquaforest over here. I'm going to post these videos when I get back. There's so much to look at, and I can't wait to get back and start uploading and sharing them with you. Probably one of the best trips I've taken in my adult life. Not only just coming to Germany, not only coming to Europe and meeting these people. It's been a lot of fun. Thanks for watching this episode. We'll see you guys back here on the channel soon.